Hello, I'm Rachel Jones for the Finance News Network. Joining me now from Perth is ClearVue Technologies Executive Chairman Victor Rosenberg. Victor, welcome back to FNN.
Thanks, Rachel. Good to be back with you again.
Now, first up, Victor, can we start with an update on the trial installation you have at Warwick Grove Shopping Centre over there in Perth?
Absolutely. I have to tell you that we're extremely thrilled and excited at the outcome. The whole unit, the atrium, is performing as was expected now. And I want to thank Vicinity once again for giving us the opportunity to use that atrium as our first experiment. It's helped us enormously in terms of the electrics, particularly where the electrical contractors have gained a lot of information and knowledge as how to connect so many panels together and connected, of course, to the inverters and the batteries without any problems. That's really a major win for us, and that experience will give us the confidence to now take on big buildings of many hundreds or thousands of square meters.
And Victor, there's a lot of interest in smart cities. What does this encompass?
The smart city concept is valued at about $2.57 trillion over the next 6 years. We are well positioned to actually move into that space. We have now produced or are busy producing and going to start producing samples, in fact, of our smart city window, which will also become a smart city facade. It'll have the ability, of course, to make the people actually working within the building extremely comfortable. If they're comfortable, productivity, of course, is increased. We will be able to monitor the carbon dioxide levels, light levels, heat levels, and we will be able to control all those different elements using, of course, sensors, controlling the light with blinds and whatever, electrochromic, cutting out the light altogether. And they will actually act like a real smart facade where they will recognize, the likes and dislikes of the worker.
And what does this mean for ClearVue? How are you looking to get involved?
Well, I've started already discussions with Arup. Arup is a global, major engineering company that, of course, does work for most of the construction companies. I'm working with them very closely in terms of incorporating all the smarts into the window. And the other major benefit here is that the costs associated with our product will reduce the cost of the construction of the building by numbers of up to $1,000 or more, because there is no cabling and no electrical contractors involved in actually connecting and wiring it up. Our product arrives fully connected and wired up.
And last question, Victor, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I would just like to mention that we were very fortunate to have done an interview. In fact, it was with WA News, and that was to support Damon Gameau, his latest movie called 2040. He just made a movie, I'm sure you might have seen it, called That Sugar Film, which has had a good run. And we are featured in this interview to support the film 2040. And in fact, Damon himself mentions that he says, imagine if all your windows are solar glass, which in fact should be the standard for all new homes.
Victor Rosenberg, thanks for the update.
It's a pleasure, Rachel. Thank you very much.